reason that I truly love and adore being involved in a part of martial arts and combat sports is because that I put my hardest effort into everything that I do. I always work my hardest to achieve larger goals than what I've set for myself, and I'm always working to be the best fighter I can be. Not just for myself, but for my family along the line, who should learn self-defense to protect themselves and their family along the line as well. I'm passionate about it because I put my blood, sweat, and tears into everything I do. I give it my hardest effort every time, like I said before, and I'm never going to give up, and I'm never going to let down, and I'm going to train my hardest to make sure that I become world champion someday and achieve bigger goals, like I said. So, again, I just also want my family in the future to be financially stable and know for themselves how to defend one another and themselves at the same time.
What makes me the best fighter that I can be is because I put all my time and effort into fighting as well as training. I literally have no distractions, and this is what I want to do with my life. This is what I put on the line every single day that I train.
I simply want to be the best I can be, just because it's kind of like an ego thing. I don't want to lose to anybody. I don't want to tie to anybody anymore. I want to step in the ring and I just want to walk through people. I want to demolish them. I want to know when they get out of the ring with me that they'll never fight another person like me again. And that's going to be the bottom line of it. When I step into the ring, when I close in toe-to-toe with my opponent, my goal is to become a hunter, and I'm going in for the kill. And the person standing in front of me is my prey.
What motivates me in this fight is the fact that this is the first fight that I'll have and footage that I'll have of me fighting for me to use to show what my abilities are and who I really am as a fighter. Yes, I have boxing videos when it comes to training and hitting the bag as well as shadow boxing, but this will be my first video to show actually what I can do in the ring.
A flawless victory on my half, a perfect victory for me would be a cold stone KO in the first or second round, and that's just how it's going to go, whether my opponent likes it or not. My motivation all around as a fighter is to one day go pro and become world champion, and most of all support my family that I have now and the family that I will have in the future, and all of my family after that. And I want them to also be able to protect themselves more than anything. Not only do I want them to be able to be supported by the money that I earn in my pro career, but I want them to be able to protect themselves in any situation, whatever the case may be.
way I see this fight going is being finished in the first or second round by either the opponent giving up or a KO or the fight being stopped.
I think the way I will win this fight is by KO in the first or second round, because any chance or opportunity that I get, I will lash out and I'm going to land the hardest punch that I possibly can to assure that I sleep my opponent no matter what the situation is. I'm a better fighter, I train harder, I work harder for this, I have more experience. There's no way he can win in a fight against me. There's no way, no how.
I feel like I'm the better opponent due to the fact that I train harder, I've been training for longer, I'm faster, as well as the fact that I put more on the line. I've had a nice car, as well as a good paying job, and a year ago I got rid of the job and just recently gotten rid of the vehicle, just because of the fact that any money that I have I want to put towards training, any time that I have I want to put towards training.
Streetbeefs.
When I go into this fight on September 21st, I'm fighting my opponent no differently than I would fight somebody that is a professional fighter, as well as if it was a professional event, not something that's a backyard boxing event. So when I go into this event, I'll be putting my full effort into it as if there's something on the line, because there is a lot on the line.
What honestly makes me the best fighter I can be is that I'm always training to better myself and always training to work harder to become the next best fighter that you see on TV. So can't wait to see you guys on HBO. For those of you who support me and have followed me on my journey from the beginning, you guys know that it's hardwired in my DNA. It's written in my blood. It's in my genetic code to be a fighter. It's in my soul. It's in my heart to be the best fighter I can be and constantly better myself when I step in the ring. In the long run, in the end of the day, all I can say is that I just want to fight.